It is a beautiful, overcast, maybe stormy day today. I'm hoping for some storms. I love thunderstorms. They just make me feel warm and cozy inside. I think it's because I grew up in Colorado Springs and there was a lot of thunderstorms. I don't know. I just love them. And they don't have them very often here. So when they do, I admire it. Oh, there's some squirrels playing on the tree over there. Anyways, today we are driving up to Bogus Basin. It is a ski resort. And I'm going to take you guys with me, show you the drive, and show you the resort. So, let's do it, man. Let's do it. It starts off with some older homes. I don't know if I call them older. Or like just 1960s homes, you know? So yeah, we're going to head up this road right up here. Good times. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. Show you some of the houses over here that we pass by. Old trailer, old travel trailer. If you see this hill right here, guys, it's an interesting story. At the very top of this hill used to stand a big mansion. Simplot. It's called Simplot Hill. And at the very top, where you see that flagpole, there was a mansion called Simplot Mansion. They've since tore it down after his death. He donated it to the state as the governor's mansion, but the governor didn't want to live there. This whole entire hill was covered in grass year-round. So can you imagine trying to mow this? They have it half covered now. A lot of people come here and have picnics and sled down the hill on ice or on like cubes of ice, or sled down in the winter. But yeah, Simplot, he gained his riches from French fries, frozen French fries. He got the contract with McDonald's, and that explains how rich he is, or was. He's passed now. But he, a huge influence here in Boise. There's just some of the little houses where the workers would live that helped Simplot. So anyways, yeah, let's continue up the hill here. They have a lot of brand new housing up here. Some beautiful homes. I'll have to show you. Some of the newer homes include this glass home up here on the top of the hill. Going around the biker, giving him some space. Some of these are some of the newer homes as well. Beautiful newer homes. A lot of people complained when these homes were being built, and I'm thinking, all it's doing is adding beauty to the side of the mountain. Personally, that's how I feel. Glad you guys are taking this drive with me. Getting a peek of the start of the mountains over there. This ski resort is only 16 miles up this hill. You do a lot of climbing really quick. Pretty yellow flowers. I wanted to pull over real quick and show you guys the beautiful sun shining through the clouds like that. I don't know if it picks it up on camera, but it's really pretty. I always thought this was a unique looking home. Guess I probably should have started recording before the hill took over. Yeah, getting up here higher, a little bit more of a tree line. This house kind of stands off by itself. Very cool. A lot of these hairpin turns, I call them U-turn turns. This is not one of them, but there's one coming up. A few sprinkles of rain on the windshield. I like it. I like it. See, hairpin turn. There's a lot of these. Climb really high, really fast, doing a lot of these. Kind of see the city down there a little bit. Show you some better views of the city, though. For sure. Alright, back to the road. This house here is my favorite house. I think it's because of the way it sits on these really unique rocks. I would love to have these kind of rocks in my yard. As we get closer, you'll see them. Just some really cool, unique rock formations. So take a look at those. Very cool. Then if you just drive around this corner here, you'll see the driveway that goes up to the house. And you can start seeing the tree line over there as well. Isn't that great? Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, at right around the mile 8 is when you get trees on both sides of you, I've noticed. But look at all these cool rock formations along here. Those would be fun to climb on, wouldn't they? So here's the driveway to the house with the rock. Very cool. There's cool rock formations here. Film them as we drive by. Wouldn't those be fun to climb on? I'm doing it. There's some more. Luckily, there's hardly any traffic on this road except for maybe on the weekends or during ski season. So I can drive super slow. Another one right here. Rock formations. Alright, let's keep heading up. I'll show you guys the trees. Alright guys, getting closer to the tree line. The trees. Beautiful. Sorry, just now I was trying to adjust the camera a little bit. So I was quiet and the view probably wasn't the greatest. Nice little camp spot right here. That would be your view. Getting to see some more trees. The sky looks beautiful too. Alright, back to the road. Alright, tree line is getting thicker and a few more sprinkles on the windshield. I even had to use my wipers once. Look at this, isn't this beautiful? Yep, I'm only 9 miles up the hill. And it looks like this. So we've got another hairpin turn. And I just thought about it, and I think hairpin turn comes from looking like a hairpin. Eh, makes sense to me. You know, because hairpins, the butt of them or the end of them. It's like, now I'm going to the right. Yeah, this is a beautiful, peaceful drive. It's literally just miles down from my house. I love where I live. I'm very lucky. There's a lot of hiking trails around here. This is one here on the right. You just park and go hiking. Numerous of these around. Another turn to the right. Show you the view from over here. I can't really see it right now, so let's go back this way. Isn't this beautiful, guys? This is what I love to do. This is my heaven. Walking, driving, spending time in the mountains, absolutely my heaven. Mark my words, I will have a cabin in the mountains someday. That's my dream. That is my dream. Show you the view from over here. From my window. I think we're gonna be above the clouds probably. All right, back to the road. Back again. Continuing up the mountain. Getting closer and closer. I think we're only a few miles from the top now. A few miles from the ski resort. Also, they have summer stuff to do there too. Like they have an alpine slide that I haven't checked out yet that I need to. Back in Colorado where I grew up, there was an alpine slide, and I loved that. I saw the advertisements on TV all the time, and I remember my brothers taking me there. The alpine slide up in the mountains above Colorado Springs. And then it went away, and now just a few years ago they put this one in, so I definitely need to check it out. Why I'm waiting is beyond me. I'm trying to think what else they have to do here in the summer. They have the alpine slide. Lots of hiking, like I said. I don't know, we'll find out when we get up here. Another thing I love about this road is there's a lot of slow vehicle turnouts. So if I'm going slow trying to check stuff out, then I can use them. And I don't have to make people mad. Look at that, guys. Woo-hoo-hoo. Gotta keep my eye on the road. See the sprinkles on the windshield? I'm gonna have to use my wipers here in a second. I hear squirrelies. Look at the beautiful colors too, guys. The higher I get, the colors are changing. This is autumn. My favorite season. It's my favorite because it's beautiful, the weather's perfect, it's rainy and sunny. You have your sunny days, you have your rainy days. So yeah, autumn. I love all seasons, but autumn's definitely my favorite. Second favorite, spring. Same reason. You have the rain and the sun, you have the perfect weather, and it's pretty with all the blooming flowers and leaves, and yeah. I know we're getting close. All right, back to the road. Okay, now I know I'm close because I can see it from here. Watch out, little chipmunk. I don't know if you guys saw that, but a chipmunk tried to run out. I always brake for animals, so look at this view, guys. I drive slow enough to brake for animals, though. I mean, but I would brake even if I was going really fast. That's just who I am. That's just who I am. You know, I mentioned a minute ago that my dream was to get a cabin in the woods, own a cabin in the woods and live there peacefully. My other dream is this, doing videos. And the reason why is because I love being out enjoying the world. And I thought, what would make it even better than share it with other people, you know? Like people who, maybe I can inspire people to get out and do it themselves. I know that's what happened with me. I was watching Adam the Woo, and he totally inspired me, amongst other YouTubers. And maybe I could help somebody who is house-ridden or bed-ridden who can't get out and do these things. So maybe I can give them a little bit of a feeling of freedom and beauty and excitement. You know, the things that I feel when I'm out doing these kind of things. Look at that. Look at all these colors. Wow. Wow. Yeah, inspire others, or, you know, just make people's days better. Make the world a better place. Because anybody that I can make smile, even for 1 second, I've made a change in the world. A bit for the better, you know? And I love that. That's my dream. So I'm going to continue to do these videos. I'm going to try to put out one every day. And I'm going to continue to build the channel in the way of getting better equipment, you know, better camera. And I'm going to expand outside of Idaho and travel the world, show you guys everything. So stick with me, and you're just going to continue to see things get better and better. And here it is. Here's the ski resort. It's a non-profit recreation area. Look at this. This is cool. I need to spend more time here, guys. I want to ski again. As you can see, here's the parking lot. Not a whole lot of people here right now. Let's flip a Yui. Whee! I'll tell you guys my one and only ski story on the way back down the mountain. Also on the way back down the mountain, I'm going to show you guys some really beautiful views, pull-out views. Oh, okay. Here's something that you can definitely do in the summer. Here, I'll show you a better view of it. I just spotted it. I like the artwork over here. That's cool. It's not really a ski lodge where you can spend the night. It's definitely just a daycare. But it is growing as Boise grows. This is definitely growing as well. There is the snow sled for the ski patrol. So my story later, that I'm going to tell you on the way down, definitely has the ski patrol and the snow sled involved. That gives you kind of a hint of my first ski experience. First and only. But I want to do it again, because it was fun. So see this thing here? This is something you can do in the summer. Climb all over that thing. Oh, that looks fun. Definitely going to do that. But yeah, just a peaceful little ski resort. 16 miles up the hill. Show you the ski lifts. Oh wait, there's this too. Look at this. Look at that slide. That is cool. And then there's something. That's a cool looking building. I wonder what's in there. I will definitely be back up here with more information at a later date. This was just kind of on a whim today. Look at that view. How fun would it be to ski up here, guys? So here's one of the ski lifts. Right there. And you sled down, or you ski down that mountain there. I know there's a little bunny trail right there. You can see the ski lifts up there. Neat. What a great place to learn to ski, huh? So that's my intentions, and I will show you guys and be videoing that in the winter. There's the actual resort. I know they have a restaurant in there as well. And if you look up that hill up there, you can see parts of the Alpine Slide. You see the parts of the Alpine Slide right there? And back down we go. Heading out, heading down. What a fun drive, honestly. Makes it even more fun to talk to you guys, bring you guys along. So my ski story. My ski story was, I was 16 years old, and my best friend at the time and I would always listen to the radio, of course, and we would always try to win tickets online. You know, listen to certain songs and win tickets. And one year we actually called in and won. We won some ski lift tickets, and so we went skiing on some free ski tickets. First time ever. 16 years old. And we got there, we were all bundled up, we went up on the ski lift, we came down the mountain, and it was fun. I actually enjoyed myself. I thought it was fun. Then, naive me, once I got down to the bottom, I was so hot and sweating that I thought, I'm just going to take off my hat and gloves and my scarf, put it in my locker that I rented, and I'm going to go back up the hill. It'll feel so refreshing after this hot sweat that I'm acquiring down here at the bottom. My friend didn't do the same. She was like, I'm keeping mine on. She was smart. Plus, she'd been skiing before. This was my first time. So anyways, we go back up, and as we're heading up the ski lift, I'm just getting colder and colder and colder as we get to the top. I'm so cold as I got to the top that I couldn't even move. I kid you not, I could not even move. I tried to ski down, I couldn't even move. So my friend, my wonderful friend at the time, said, I'll tell you what. She said, she even gave me, she put like a scarf and some gloves on me and skied down the mountain as fast as she could. She got the ski patrol, they came up on the snowmobile, and they picked me up. I'm going to show you guys this view. They picked me up, they slid me down the mountain, and I didn't go back up. I was just so, I don't know what, I just felt so, at 16, any little thing bothers you to the core. So, never went back, but I'll tell you what, I do want to try again. I might even try snowboarding. It just looks like a fun activity. I'm not going to worry about hitting trees. I know some people do, with any activity there's going to be dangers. Like even what I'm doing right now, there's dangers. If you live your life in fear, you will never do anything. Fear is only false evidence appearing real. Yep, fight your fears, live through your fears. If you ain't laughing, you ain't living. You gotta get out, laugh, live, fight your fears. That's, why I hope to inspire people. Be fearless. Be fearless. Enjoy the world. I know I am. And I'm so, so happy to share it with you guys. Alright, I'm going to continue down. If I see any cool things or any pull-out spots to show you some awesome scenery, then I will do that. I'll show you this right now. See what we can see. As far as good scenery here. All right, back to the road. Here in a second. Gotta find a safe spot to hit pause. Here's a pull-out with a beautiful view that I can show you. Isn't that pretty? Zoom in even more. Beautiful. Beautiful. Sorry about the jiggling. I'm a jiggly wiggler. Look, guys, on the way down, it's raining. Look at this beautiful rock. Rock and roll. Yeah, heading down. Starting to rain more. With my convertible, the rain sounds like it's raining on a tent. Like when you're up camping and it's raining on the tent. Love that sound. Alright, time to use the wiper. Boom. Boom. I love the smell of rain too. As you can see, we're down below the tree line now, closer to town. But I just had to show you guys the rain. Boom. Usually there are some fantastic views of the city from here, especially at night. Right now it's foggy and overcast, so you can't really see it very well. But if I do see a spot, I'll pull over and show you. All right, one more time. Boom. You can kind of see the city from here. Too wobbly. Yeah, I need to be at a standstill to show you guys. Don't want to make you sick. All right, getting closer to town. Wanted to see if I could catch some views of the city for you guys. And some of the pretty views of the houses along the way down here. From this angle. But even though this area here looks like, sagebrush, and it's beautiful to me. It's so cool because like within a matter of minutes, you are literally going through from this scenery to those trees and real mountainy scenery. But I feel like this is just as beautiful in its own right, its own way. Another hairpin turn. I've seen people four-wheeling up this hill right here. That's another one of my dreams, is to eventually get a Jeep someday so that I could do some four-wheeling, on some of these side roads. Side dirt roads. My car, it's good for driving. Long drives, it's comfortable for that. And it does really well. But it will not do well on four-wheeling, like going up this hill right here in front of me. Should we do it, guys? Should I go for it? Nah. But I could in a Jeep. So yeah, and plus Jeeps are cool looking. I want to get a black one with pink rims. Like really shiny, bright pink rims. Dark pink rims. Not light pink, but dark pink. I like dark and light, but I just think dark would look better. Starting to sprinkle a little bit again. All right, back to the road. Pretty yellow flowers. Poppies. Poppies. Oh, I don't know. Are these poppies, guys? What are poppies? Poppies are the flower from Wizard of Oz, my favorite movie. No, I know they're probably not poppies. But yeah, these yellow flowers are pretty unique looking. Wanted to show you some of the houses as we get down into the housing section now. That one's pretty cool. It's got a pool in the backyard. Just kind of sitting on the edge of the cliff. And you got these guys over here. Little waterfall that we just passed on my left, on my left. Sunflowers. Yeah, beautiful homes. Beautiful homes. Show you them as we drive down. Some sprinkles, rain sprinkles. Boom. Get back into town. This part right here kind of reminds me of the Hollywood Hills a little bit. And there's Boise. You can see all the beautiful trees. The City of Trees. That's what it's called. The City of Trees. I need to spray my brakes out. They're squeaking a little bit. But I know they're not bad because they work perfect, and whenever I spray them out, they stop squeaking. Spray them out through the tire, or the rim, I mean. Through the rim. Boom. Yeah, look at this view, guys. Driving into town. Beautiful Boise. Trash man. Trash person. My grandpa-in-law was a trash person his whole life. I had so much respect for him. He worked hard. There's more of those yellow flowers. And we're back. Well, guys, it ended up raining. Yay. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed taking this ride with me. And I will see you again soon. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Spin back around. Such a cool neighborhood.